Hey friends, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm playing a new game called Pilgrimmed. It's like Deep Woken, but entry level in my opinion. It's a lot more friendly and it doesn't take itself too seriously, which I like a lot. But there is some complexity to it and there's not a lot of information out there, so I figured I'd make some guide videos. First of which is this beginner guide. Beginner, I think, in this game is categorized from the prairie to about the mountain or the volcano. And once you get into the savannah, I would say you start to get to the mid-game level. So first of all, we are going to be advancing the quest through the desert, getting the volcano and the mountain unlocked, as well as farming some bosses throughout the world to get some cool gear. And if you liked the video, be sure to like and subscribe, and comment down below what guides or what videos you'd like to see me do next on Pilgrimmed. Let's get right into it. Okay, so you're going to start off in this cave with Skeleton O. Myers. This is going to be the very beginning. He's going to teach you the basics about little mechanics in the game. I'll continue to explain things, but that's a good thing to actually listen to. I really recommend the tutorial. There's a little potion shop here. I don't use potions myself, but if you like to, you can kind of mix some things around and make some potions. Anyways, down here is the starter village, the Vermeil village. Cozy little area with some huts. The first one you're going to want to go into is here. You want to talk to this guy named Nebraska. He's going to give you the starter quest. You can get the mirror here, which is the way of teleporting back, like a checkpoint, and you can save your spawn. Next, this hut here is pretty oh wait, hold on a second. The archer is really good, actually. I don't want to forget about this, but he's good for range builds, and it's really helpful at the beginning of the game to have a little bit of a range setup to keep yourself away from enemies. This guy right here, you can deposit your gold or withdraw your gold. If you die with gold on you, you'll lose 50% of it, so that's notable. Also, you can sell items here like I'm doing if you got excess ones. Also, this shack right here is really notable. It has the cabinet like Skeleton Myers told you about. You can equip things to this cabinet. You pretty much do all things through this cabinet, so I really recommend paying attention to those when you see them. Also, this blacksmith right here will allow you to craft things. At this blacksmith in particular, the only notable thing I think to craft is the pickaxe, because you're going to need to increasingly make new pickaxe to progress to the game, so I recommend doing that. The materials just come from the stuff around the area, so really recommend it. This guy's just a merchant right here, so you don't need to worry too much about it, but he's got some wizard and some melee stuff. Oh, also, skills and loadouts are accessed through the cabinet as well. Forgot to mention that. Next, Nebraska's quest is basically to just start killing stuff, I believe. I'm not exactly sure what, but it's going to be out in the prairies, so you can just kill things. Once you've talked to Nebraska, like I said, he's probably going to send you into this cave right here to fight the Thief King. There's some rock monsters, some thieves in this cave. It's really not that bad, but it might be a little difficult until you build up some power. Especially fighting the Thief King solo will be a little difficult. You can try and parry his moves, but to spawn him like this, he's not too difficult to parry, but if you're just getting the hang of it, it could be difficult. He also summons enemies to help him in his battle, but he's not too bad. Anyways, once you're done with that, you're going to have the ability to explore on your own. I mean, you already did have this ability, but I recommend that you do that first little quest before you do anything else. Also helps you get a little bit of loot from Thief King that he drops. I wouldn't recommend farming him like crazy because his gear's not too great. I mean, it's kind of cool for vanity though. Onto the forest's mirror over here. It's in this little hut. Next up, if you want to do a range build, I highly recommend going over to Big Bay before you do anything else and getting the flintlock from Captain Popoff. It's a little pirate outpost over here with some ships off the coast. It's a little difficult to fight Popoff because he jumps around so much, especially when you're a lower level. I recommend having a ranged weapon so you can target him from a distance. But there's also a cannon shooting at you the entire time, which is also not very helpful. He jumps around, like I said, so he'll eventually get off that boat. You don't have to join him on the boat. Now once you're done with that and you've gotten Popoff's gear, if you're going to do a ranged thing like I said, I recommend just heading to the desert to finish the main quest. On my right you'll see that like arch over there. Up on top of that there's like a melee vendor, basically. He's kind of helpful. We're going to head across the bridge like I just did, and then we're going to go into the Desert of Foreboding Terror. We go around this rock formation right here, turn right, and then you will find a door lining this wall here. This will advance the quest, and it's going to tell you to fight some raiders and eventually a raider chief who's over there. But now I will show you how to get to the mirror itself, so that you can save this location and not have to worry about dying and walking all the way. But you can also make an iron pick here, so it's actually really significant in this village to make sure you do that. Now to find the desert temple at the final part of the desert quest, you can just hop down here from the spawn. It's pretty easy. Just kill the skeletons as you need to, and then open the door with this pedestal here. You're going to turn right, you're going to turn right again, and then you're going to go down here and turn right again, and then you're going to hit this wall with your pickaxe to talk to Terran. Terran's going to have you kill the Viper boss downstairs, which you can do. He's quite difficult if you're new to the game, so maybe if you have a friend help you, or if you just get good at parrying his attacks. Come out here. Oh, and I forgot to mention these eyes, you can parry them pretty easily, and that's the only way you're going to be able to damage them. Now anyways, to leave, you're going to press this pedestal, and then we're just going to head back down to the door where I told you earlier to advance the quest. And once you reach the door, it's going to tell you you're done with the desert basically, and you're going to have two options. You can either go to the mountain or the volcano. First of which, I'm going to show you the volcano. So from the spawn, you're going to just hop down the staircase. If you want to call it a staircase, I don't know if you call it that. But you're going to just keep heading forward until you find this spot right here with this archway. There's going to be some demons and some lava slimes. Notably, you'll get rubies from this area, as well as sulfur and dimetal. Sulfur is really good for range builds later on and crafting things, and then rubies will be used for a later pickaxe basically. I recommend mining just about everything you see in this game, and just making sure you keep your pickaxe up to date. Iron is going to be the one you're going to need for the rest of the game pretty much, except for when breaking unique little rocks for boss battles basically. To find the volcano boss, you're just going to hop down here, follow this lava stream. You might want to dodge it. I don't really care, I can tank it. But he's right here next to these arches and this big mound of rocks. He's not too crazy. He's a big turtle, and he drops some fire-related items. But he's definitely going to be a little difficult if you're just getting to the volcano area. Anyways, on to the next part. Finding the mountain, aka the ice area, is you just go to the starter village. This is what I do at least. And you just head up these rocks. And you just keep going across all this like big plateau here. You might run into some opposition because the enemies are a little bit more difficult than like the volcano area, I think. But again, continue to just mine everything you find and kill enemies on the way, or just run away from them if necessary. You're gonna head up here. Actually, hold on, that's not correct. Almost went the wrong way. Gonna mine this. If enemies pop out at you, you're probably going to just want to run, unless you're really good at parrying the attacks. Now here's the village right here. You got a vendor in there, and a cabinet, as well as the banker in here, and another cabinet, and the mirror. Now to find the ice area bosses, you're going to head right out of the town, and hug this wall here until you find this like stepping stones basically. You're going to head up these. We're going to head across this little like archway here, I guess. Climb some more stuff. You can fight these bushwalkers for a mount, so I recommend fighting them whenever you get a chance. The mount is really helpful. It helps you go up walls basically, or like just get up to high places easily. Anyways, you're gonna come around here. And this first boss up here is the Executioner boss. He's pretty simple. He doesn't have a large health bar, even though he has like a decent amount of health and mechanics, so I feel like he is kind of a boss. He's kind of more of a mini boss though. He drops his great sword, which is pretty cool. Now from here, we're gonna go down this direction to find the Ice King. Now there's more bushwalkers. I always fight these things because I still don't have the flute yet to summon the mount, so I'm always trying to get that. Still didn't get a mount from those, but that's alright. The Ice King is right up here. You'll see some big icicles here. He's asleep. He's a really easy boss, by the way. Especially when you're using ranged, I guess. Maybe not as easy for melee users, but for ranged, it's really easy. Now from the Ice King, we're gonna go try and find the Snowman, or the Snow King, maybe? So we're gonna drop down here, and he's just right over here. Like, they're so close together. Yeah, the Abominable Snowman. He's pretty difficult. I've never actually fought him before. I suck. Anyways, that's most of what you're going to need to know to get you started in the game. If you want to continue watching tutorials, you can. I'll probably make a mid-game guide and an end-game guide as I reach that content myself. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to like and subscribe if you think I deserved it. And yeah, as I said before, be sure to comment down below what you want to see next, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.